Yo, look, I just came to tell you this. Was so pissed off at the Eagles defense last. They can't even defend a cold. But I'm just saying, this would happen when you tweak everything up. The offense looked good, but I have to say, that defense looked terrible. And all I'm just saying is this. Look, it's going to be more games like this and everything else, and then as soon as somebody figure out the offense, that up-tempo offense and everything else, and score more faster, Chip, this is not college. This is the pros. You have to learn how to manage to stop the run. Stop tax and everything else, and eating up. Antonio Gates was just eating off of it and everything else. But this is the pros. That was the only thing I was skeptical about you. When I saw you in the college and everything, Oregon was good and everything else. You had some type of defense, to stop everything else and all this stuff. This is the NFL. When they figure you out, they're going to go and charge you up and everything else. If you're going to play like that, pitch and catch and everything else. And I'm not taking nothing away from Phil Rivers. I think both of them quarterbacks had a good game. But it's all about the defense. Defense wins championship. Chuck Noll did this. Chuck Noll from Pittsburgh did this. He won his first year draft. He drafted nothing but defensive players and everything else. So when the offense gets there, they won. And when the offense gets there, look what happened. They won 4 Super Bowls. But they have a defense there. Nobody remember. They remember Roger Staubach and Lynn Swan and everything else. But they all talk about the defensive players. Mean Joe Green and all that kind of stuff. You have to have a defense. But till then, I like to say this. This is for week 3. Look here. Andy, I still like you and everything else. You've been there into my high school and most of my darn 20s. So I would like to say thank you for all the playoffs and everything else. And even though you did went to the Super Bowl, we lost it by the Patriots. I just got to say thank you. But until then, you're now a Chief, and whatever happened, you might get cheered, but I'm going to assume they're probably going to boo you or applaud. But the weird thing about it is Donovan McNabb night and everything else in Philadelphia, halftime thing. So that's about the thing. And I'll say, Donovan, same thing to you. Thank you for all the years and everything else. And even though when you made some mistakes, you pissed me off. But still, I just got to say, hey, you are the man, Mr. McNabb. I still like you. I'm a big fan. I'm just going to be a big fan of you and everything else. You is a Hall of Famer in my book and everything else. And that's for me. You're probably going to be there around the same time as Randall, or probably a bit way much after. But anything else happens, I'm just saying thank you. And for you Eagles, I'm just saying this. This day is going to be the last primetime slot you will ever see. You're not going to be, unless you do some winning record, amazing things till now in November, where they be like, do a flex and say, oh, you can come down and play on Sunday night. And there's a Monday night schedules are locked. But you have to learn how to do this. Eagles defense, play defense. Your offense can do things. If you get a couple turnovers and everything else, yeah. But if y'all doing that and get 3 or 7. I prefer 7. And you do your job. That's all we want. It's the defense. And that's pretty much all I have to say in the next that little 4 or 5 minutes of the little introduction I gave you. And this is the Eagle Nest. It's a boy Paulo Styles and everything else. No jersey today. I'm busy. I shooting a little bit early, but I've been busy doing a lot of things. We was gonna give you a little special, but we're gonna probably can it or do it next year, or coast it or something like that. Probably doing it around during the meat part of the season. But that's a decision that me and Jock and James had to play, and I gotta say that that's pretty much all I have to do and everything else. But that's the end of the Eagles Nest. Bye.